Hello everyone, Red here, and today we are be covering the Mines of the Raven. Now, I'm going to do things a little bit different on this video because I figured that watching me plonk houses down for 2.5 hours was too much for anybody to bear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I did it. Um, as you can see, the map is almost complete now. Once this mine is built up here, it's going to be finished. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do the start, because the biggest problems are always the start and the waves, and knowing where the waves come from. So I'm going to cover all of that, and at the end of the video, I'll have to add on to this video how I dealt with the waves. Now, I would like to point out one thing, okay? I can tell you where the waves have come from on my. I did play it earlier, but I messed it up. I can tell you where the waves come from on my two playthroughs, but there might be different locations where they come from. I just want to stress that because if I say this here, and they come from the north, I've told you. Okay, you've got to be careful, and the order which they come from is different as well. So what I did, this is where the starting point, smack in the center of the map, and the victory conditions are to get a colony population of 700, which is simple enough, and gold production of 2,000. Now, gold production doesn't mean you need 2,000. It means you need to produce 2,000. And if you hover your mouse over this figure here, it actually says there quarry plus 930, which is gold mines basically. And there's some income from cottages. Now, I can tell you that it's going to be very difficult to get 2,000 income from cottages alone because there is a lot of expenditure. As you can see, structure cost minus 708, army cost minus 29. So from cottages and tents, you can get an income, but basically what you need to do is pick up the four mines. Now, when you start this map, the four mines are on the. You will be able to see them on the mini map, so you're gonna know roughly where to go. Okay, so at the start, I started here, and what I did was I set one of my archers to. I cleared this area here, and I set one of my archers to patrol here, and then I built some houses in this area. As you can see, this is mainly my housing area, and then I cleared this area slowly up in this direction, and then I came down here. I built a wall here with a turret, and started building these walls. And when I came down here, I started building this wall. Now, but at this point, I did have um, a research center up, and I was in. I hadn't quite built the barrack yet, so I plonked one archer here just to defend this area, and I plonked one archer here, which left me with two archers. And this one that was patrolling here, I rejoined the other one, so I only had two archers at this point, so it slowed down a little bit. And with these two archers, I came across, I cleared this area here, and then I put a wall here, and I put an archer in this turret. There was a wall there, but I got rid of it. Um, I put an archer in this turret, and then I came across here. And by this point, I had built the barracks, and then I started adding a couple more units, two, three, four, five. And then with about 5 or 6 units, I came across here, put a wall here, plonked an archer in it for the defense, and then I carried on going, plonked a wall here, and then down here, plonked a wall here. And my archers just kept coming and coming and coming, and I put another archer here, and just basically building up the archer army. Because at this point I didn't have any iron to build soldiers. So there is an iron mine up here. You don't have to do it the way I did it, but I found this to be the easiest way. And then once I'd done that, I think I had an army of about, say, 15 archers. I came around here, started filling out this area. I found my first mine. Don't forget to put the mine smack in the center, because if you put it on the edges, you're not going to collect that much from it. And I think that mine actually returns 320. So, and I came around here, built up some walls here. Don't worry about these blisters. I mean, I'll explain the waves in a second. And then I came down, put put a wall here, and then came across, put a wall here, and I came up, got my second mine, carried on building, obviously everything that I could, plonking down cottages, woodcutters, and sawmills, etc. And then once this was completed, there was a wave, and I had to go and deal with that, but I'll cover that at the end. And then I came all the way back up here to this area. I came across and down, built a wall here, and then I came up. Just watch when you do this. You do have to leave a couple of units behind just to protect your rear. And then I came up, got to this gold mine. Excuse me. And then I came back down, built a wall here just in case something come from the north. Now I think this point here might be, I'm not sure, I haven't explored it. So at this point, if I say they're coming from the north, it might be from there. The waves, I mean. And then I came down, and then I plunked a wall here because I had to go and deal with the wave. And then I came around, and finally I took the last. Well, I'm taking the last gold mine now, and I got a funny feeling that once I unpause, that's going to tip that over 2,000, which will be the last victory condition, and should end the map. As you can see, I've got 20 archers, which was enough really to troll the map. And that's it. I don't think I'm missing anything really. Don't forget to get your workshop up as fast as you can because you want to get the upgrade for the ballistas. Once you've got the ballistas, you can start plonking ballistas down and it frees up a couple of your archers. In the beginning, I find it quite useful because the 4 archers, either do that and use ballistas or get or build the barracks and get archers. Either way, if you're going to do that, obviously just build towers and fill them up with archers. Okay, so the waves, right. I can tell you where the wave points could be. There's one wave point here, and it says it's from the south. There's one wave point here, and it tells you it's from the south. There is a wave point here, and it tells you it's from the west. And there's a wave point here telling you it's from the east. Now on my first playthrough, first wave came from the west, second one came from the east, third one came from the south, and the fourth one came from the east. But on this playthrough, I've actually done it a little bit faster. And the first playthrough came from the west, which was about here, so I had to deal with that. And I'll post the video at the end, or I'll add the video to this video at the end. And on the second wave actually caught me out a bit because on the first playthrough it came from here when it said the south, but this time it came through here. So and this is why all the ballistas are here. So it did actually catch me on the hop. I haven't quite got to the third wave yet. I got a funny feeling it's going to come from the east, and I was in the middle of starting to build up some defenses there. But I've got like 9 days before it gets there, so I'm not too panicky about it because I think I'm just about to finish it. And that's about it. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but if I do, I'll add them to the videos at the end. So just watch the videos for the waves if you want to see them. I can tell you now that these 4 ballistas dealt with it. And when I was up here, I think this one ballista dealt with the wave, the first wave. The first wave isn't too big. The second wave is quite big. And let's just see if that actually finishes it. And this area here was blocked off, and I think this area might be blocked off, but I'm not sure.
This better be good. You call that a plan?
And there you go. There you go. So yeah, I got my goal projection above 2,000, and it actually ended the game. The only difference between this video and the other videos, I did show you what research I took, so I'm going to have to figure that out about my other videos. I didn't take any research for this map because I didn't have any research points, so there's nothing to worry about. Okay, so I'll put the waves on the end now. Don't forget to subscribe. There's another video I'm going to post up today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Okay guys, this is wave 1, and this is the second time I went back and changed it, so I just thought I'd put this on the end of the video. And this is the first wave that comes from the west. I've got 4 ballistas on the go and a couple of archers. I'd say about 15, maybe, something. And there you go. Easy. Too easy. So 4 ballistas is enough. Might even be able to do it without the archers, to be honest, but obviously you're going to take a bit more damage. Okay, and that was that. There you go. Okay, this is one of the extra spawn points I encountered on my second playthrough. So I've got 4 ballistas. I'd say about 15 guys, 1 tower. That should be enough, I think. that looks good. Yeah, okay, so they almost got through, but it was enough. It was enough. So I think, let's have a look. How many guys did they have there?
Gotcha. A new task. This better be
21. So I had 21 archers and 4 ballistas. And so let's just repair this.
What's up? Any infected around?
Something's stopping me.
Are you